Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I will teach you about the float property in CSS. So let's get it. What is the float property in CSS? The float property simply positions an element to the left or the right of its container. It is used to warp other elements around our main element. Typically, if we are dealing with images, videos, or any div element, the element after it always seems to get pushed down. It is because a div element is a block level element, so it takes all the horizontal spacing. But if we use the float property, we will ask the previous element to move aside. To use the float property, first select the element you want to move aside. Then, write float all lowercase, followed by a colon. After the colon, write the direction you want your element to move aside to. If we choose left, our previous image element will move left and make space for our paragraph element to the right. But we don't have to choose left, we can choose the right direction. If we do that, we will see our image element move to the right. This time, our paragraph elements filled the empty space to the left. But let's say that you don't want your paragraph element or any incoming element to fill the empty spaces before it anymore. Imagine that you have an element that is using the float property, but you want to do a reverse float instead. You got what you wanted, and now you want to stop. To stop, just write the clear property. To write the clear property, first write clear, all lowercase, followed by a colon, and then write the direction you want to clear. If the element before it is floating left, then you should also clear left. Notice how I am writing the clear property for an element after the main element using the float property. In CSS, do not write the float and the clear property in the same block of code for the same element. It will lead to confusion and may not even work. Make sure to use the float property for the element you want to move aside. Then use the clear property for the element you don't want to be affected by that float property. Make sure they are written separately. One last thing to note is that we as programmers can clear for any direction we need. Typically, if the previous element is floated to the left, we must also clear left to cancel its effects. This is true if the previous element is moved to the right. In that case, we can clear the right side. Just type right. But if we are trying to be careful and cancel the floating property from all sides, we can just type the both keyword. Either way, with the clear method, we can cancel our previous float property. That's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.